how we are going to exercise. Okay, so let's read it out. Purchasers journal. Okay, the following information of Lihini's business, which buys stationaries for reselling. On March 1st, the net value of the invoice number 115 under which goods are bought from Normal is 22,000. On March 10th, the net value of the invoice number 65 under which goods are bought from Sahan is rupees 28,000. On March 20th, the net value of the invoice number 43 under which goods are bought from Purnima is 26,000. On March 25th, the net value of the invoice number 48 under which goods are bought from Purnima is 12,000. The purchase journal is prepared as follows. Can you quickly take about 5 minutes? Now it's 7:16. Can you take about 4 minutes and write this? Quickly write this. Quickly. Okay. Now there is a question. Okay. 1 second. Please give me a second. Okay. Now here 5/30 net 60. Okay. 60 means you have to settle this within 60 days. ඔයාගේ standard settlement time එක තමයි මේ 33,480 මට ගෙවන්න ඕනේ 60 days වලදී. 60 days වලින් මට ගෙවන්න ඕනේ. ඔයා මට 60 days වලින් 33,480 ගෙවන්න ඕනේ. හැබැයි ඔයා මට කලින් ගෙවුවොත්, ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයා මට 30 days වලින් ගෙවුවොත් මට ඔයාට දෙන්න පුළුවන් 5% cash discount එකක්. හරිද? 5% cash discount එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට මේ 33,480 වලින් 5% discount එකක් අඩු කරලා ඉතුරු වෙන ගාන තමයි ඔයා 30 days වලින් මට settle කරනවා නම් ගෙවන්න ඕනේ. I hope you understand it. Okay. Can you take 5 minutes and write this? Just take 5 minutes and write it. And if you complete, if you complete this, what you have to do is you have to draw a purchaser's journal. Okay, here we wrote the purchaser's journal. Take a take a snap of this. Okay, as you finish this, as you finish this one, you have to draw a purchase journal. Keep the top row free and draw a purchase journal. So quickly write this. If you write this, then draw the purchaser's journal. So I will explain you what to do and how to do it. Okay. Okay, since you have written the question. Okay, let's move on to question. Okay, firstly, what you have to do is you have to draw the purchase journal. Okay, now looking at this transaction, let's look at what is this transaction. Net value on March 1st, the net value of the invoice of 115 under which goods are bought for Normal is 22,000. Okay, these are purchase journal questions. Okay, purchase journal. So firstly you have to draw the purchaser's journal. Okay, then subsequently we will have to draw ledgers, which I will be explaining you. Okay, so first record these transactions in our purchase journal. Okay, so March 1st, the net value of the invoice number 115 under which goods are bought from Normal is 22,000. Okay, firstly you put the date 1st March 2024, invoice number 115, and supply is Normal. Then 22,000. So there is no ledger page involved. Have you completed that transaction? Shall I move on to next? Then 10th March 2024. We simply have to record them. Okay. Sometimes in the examination, it may be complicated. For example, they might say, okay, this much of trade discount given. Okay. Now, for example, let's say they might give you uh, both goods from normal is 22,000 and there is a trade discount of 10%. And then you have to decide which value should be recorded. Is it 22,000 or is it 10% deducted by 22,000 or so? Likewise, then you will have to decide what is the amount you are going to write likewise. Okay. Now in this example, it's just plain vanilla, very simple stuff. And then on March 10th, we have invoice number 65. Uh, goods are bought from Sahan. Sahan is the supplier and amount is 28,000. Okay. Then comes 20th March 2024. Invoice number is 43 and it's Purnima. So you have bought goods from Purnima and value is 26,000. Then comes 25th March 2024. Net value of the invoice 48. That's also from Purnima. Purnima again the parak it's 12,000. Okay. So this is how you record it. So on 31st March, what we have to do is we have to transfer this total to our purchases ledger. Okay. We'll move on to note and see how these are being continued. Okay. Now on 31st March 2024, what is debit to purchases account. So we can add them. It's 88,000. Okay. So there you have to transfer it to purchases account. Okay. Now let's see what is being discussed here. The total in the purchases journal. Now, firstly, what we do is firstly we had the source documents in a real life scenario. Then from that source documents, we extracted credit purchases and goods boards for resale. Those transactions we filtered out and then we recorded them in our purchases journal. Okay, first the source document, then the purchase journal, and nextly we have to post them into respective ledger accounts. Okay, so let's say what are being discussed here. The total in the purchase journal will be debited to purchase account. Okay, මේ journal එකේ තියෙන 88,000 එක අපි purchase account එකට debit කරනවා. Thereafter, each value will be credited separately to respective account of the creditor. එතකොට මේ නාමල් සහන් පූර්ණිමා, who are they? They are suppliers to the business and they have sold on credit. And who are they? Are they debtors, creditors? Who are they? Well, give me an answer, guys. Who are they?
Creditors.
Sorry?
Creditors.
Creditors, exactly. So why is that? They are suppliers. They are suppliers and they have sold goods on credit. So they are creditors. And now, in the eye of the normal, in terms of normal, okay, who is Lihini? Lihini is a debtor. නාමල්ගේ පැත්තෙන් බැලුවොත් එහෙම ලිහිණි කියන්නේ ඩෙටර් කෙනෙක්. හැබැයි අපි දැන් කතා කරන්නේ ලිහිණික බිස්නස් එක ගැන. So obviously this Namal, Sahan, Purnima, three of them are our suppliers who have supplied on credit. So they are creditors. Okay. The total in the purchase journal will be debited to the purchase account. Creditors accounts are liability accounts. Therefore, an increase in liability is recorded in the credit side of the creditors account. Accordingly, the value recorded in purchase journal will be posted to the ledgers as follows. Okay, so now we firstly did the purchase journal, and now let's see how to do the how to like sort of like post these transaction into the respective ledgers. Okay, now what we do now, debited to purchasers account 88,000, so we make the purchase account. So it's 88,000 purchasers account. Okay. Here we name the description as creditors, and date is 31st March 2024. Okay. Then we have three creditors. For these three creditors, we have to prepare individual accounts. Firstly, we have normal. Date is 10th March 2024. We have normal, who is a creditor, and value is 22,000. Then we have Sahan. Now you don't have to draw this discounts column, okay? Please do not draw this discounts column. This is like, do not draw this discount column. You just have to record the other things. Then we did the normal. Then we have Sahan. Sahan is a creditor. Okay. Now we have to record this on the date of the transaction. Okay. Then Sahan is 10th March 2020. Sahan is also a creditor, 28,000. Then we have Purnima. Firstly, Purnima, there are two transactions. Sorry. Description should be purchases. $96,000. Then on 31st 2024, again another purchase of 12,000. That's it. Then you have to balance off these accounts at the end of the month. You have to balance off these accounts. Okay. So if we look at here, we will recheck. Okay. This one normal Sahan Purnima Etika Hari. Okay, 88,000. Okay, that's okay. Then we have the creditors 88,000. Normal. Okay, that's okay. Then Sahan, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, that's it. So with that, we can conclude that exercise from the purchaser's journal.